Go for it.
Hey guys, we wanted to show you this backhand progression that's used to teach beginners how to use their wrist when throwing a backhand. One of the biggest things that we see is you'll tell a beginner to throw the disc and they'll put their index finger on the brim, or they'll want to take the disc down and they won't cuff it into their wrist. In order to really develop snap on the disc, we have to teach the athlete to cup it into their wrist and snap. So we want to start by putting the athlete in a good position that they have no other choice but to cuff it into their wrist and throw that way. And that is the backhand blade. So we'll start backhand blades. We'll throw 5. Lots of snap. We want to cue them to leave their wrist out there. And every time, start with it here, tilt it. All the way into the wrist, tilt, go. Nice. After they understand that concept, we'll take the hips out of the equation and have them start with feet facing forward, lead with the elbow, flat backhands. Every time the disc should touch, we shouldn't see the bottom of the disc, we shouldn't see the top of the disc. It should be boom. So feet together. Out. Nice. Lots of snap, leave it out, boom, boom. Once the athlete understands that, we'll move to a high release backhand and we'll let them pivot, but by starting with a high release, it's a lot harder to get that tilt upwards on the disc. If we started the athlete with a middle release throw or a low release, they'd be more inclined to tilt it up. So by starting it high, we should not see anything but the brim of the disc. Pivot, high release. Nice. One more, lots of snap. Next we'll move on to flat backhands. Once they understand that concept, we can start getting into more realistic throws. So, flat backhand. Nice. Just like that. Perfect. One more. Now that the athlete has mastered the wrist snap, we can start to introduce inside out and outside in. So we'll throw 5 inside outs, 5 outside ins. Let's start with outside in. Leave that wrist out. For teaching purposes, we want to cue this every time so they really get that idea. One more. The last throw we'll introduce is the inside out backhand. When we throw inside outs, we want to start them with being a very dramatic angle so that they get that idea of cuffing the disc in and it's snapping the wrist. Two more. Backhand progression. We'll see you guys soon.